Hi. Please don't mistake my dissonance at the world and curiosity as ignorance or arrogance, because I'm purely interested and pained by growing and what I'm learning. Shit's becoming apparent. Normally for a piece like this I do some research, but this time we don't even need it. This is kinda just a list of feelings. Feelings created by my readings of friends and young people living in today's evil. 1 in 4 feels depressed, the second's bulimic, third's getting paranoid smoking the green shit, fourth's gone and killed herself cause she's seen shit. I don't know the exact statistics of Britain suffering poor mental health, but on a graph I'm sure we wouldn't be doing well. Inner city kids, they get bigger and badder. No options left to get on the housing ladder once you're kicked out of school. No one's got time to educate you. So he learns from the roads before secondary school, until he breaks the law, goes to school with a tool, and they kick him out again. Now he's living with mother. Dad's gone, he ain't got no older brother, so he's gotta protect his mums. He's too young for stress, already smoking skunk. He's driven to protection, gotta get a weapon. Little boy holding a pistol, he's only 11. And God knows mum's gonna flip when she finds that, even though he got it for her all that time back. Now he's 13, it seems more like a prized possession. He can't let go of the thing, it's become an obsession. Now he's close to it, posing with it all over Snapchat like he's holding the missus, and this is what you could call a broken home. I don't think the government condoned it, but believe they laid out the path and he chose it. And of course, every kid's dream is to own a Benz, so we suffer in our heads for a means to an end where some of them started. Fat cats in big mansions care more about cars and they're dearly departed. And that privilege is gonna make him suffer when he gets older. No better off than the poor man living with a chip on his shoulder. But how do we get there? Let me just say, mental health issues are rising. Regardless of where you're from, you could be from the rising tower blocks on the horizon or Radlett High Street hiding, cause you're socially awkward, raised as a teen, and you never had a need that weren't met by a team of people, ready to wait on you hand and foot. Them kids grow up to be the legal crooks, fighting the other side of the battle. Even though they've lost what they're fighting for, they're just following cattle, presuming they gotta continue, with the bullshit assuming you got it within you. So as these kids start growing to their 20s, they realise there's more to life than greys and reddies, but they've already missed half of it for the privilege of laughing with it. So they look for peace in the same escape, and I'm not saying drugs are to blame, but most kids use drugs now to escape the pain. So you might find a brother at a rave drinking brandy, the only time he could ever connect with a posh kid pinging on Mandy. Fish from different ponds caught in the same net, and that's where we all are nowadays. Fish from different ponds caught in the same net, and that's where we all are nowadays. Fighting the boredom of society's shallow ways and the predictability of living life in a poster state. Cause none of what we're living in is natural. They want it to be lies or factual, but the human brain's more complex. How dare they trap it within these concepts? Earth mirrors the people. The sea rises like cancer, we see more evil. And this is what I mean, they condone a broken home. The government, they couldn't give a fuck and they're loving it. Like McDonald's, fucking covered in it. Lies like the batter on your nuggets when you think you're eating thighs, but you're actually eating feet in disguise, that's wise. And you don't think someone in government knows that all the profit-making substances they're leaving legal are contributing to the poisoning of the people? It's reasonable to believe they're letting it slide for the greed, cause they ain't got a choice if they want to keep the salaries, they've got to be employed. At least they ain't been conned into working for the army and getting deployed. Not that I'd wish that on anyone, except them clucks with the money for the guns. Hadn't it occurred to you they're the ones responsible for all of the killing and death of the millions of innocent children, civilians, all the way from mumps and needles to heroin needles. Modafinil for the overachieving brains of the paracetamol-controlled university reading students. Contrasting the poverty-stricken children we're seeing this evening on comic relief to try and make us believe that £5 is the exact amount you need to save these children from a killer disease. Your £5 can buy 5 vaccines, and that's some real life-changing action. Just know that it's a joke, because you could get 100 for £5 if you bought those vaccines at cost. Now tell me, is that the logic or the money getting lost?